So, in terms of the new national work health and safety stuff, I'm now called a PCBU. Not Terry, my name's now PCBU, and PCBU means a person conducting a business or undertaking. So that's me, right? You people are called workers. I guess you've always been called workers. And I'm not called a worker, which might tell you something. Anyway, so the PCBU is required to consult workers at various stages through the process of dealing with work health and safety. I've got to consult you on things like how you record and report hazards. I've got to consult you on things like how you ring 000, record and report injuries. And I've got to consult you on how I consult you. So that's the process that we're going to be starting over the next few weeks, and that I just wanted to put that in your head. Now, we've had processes for consultation in the past, and they don't, some of them haven't worked as well as they might have worked. The idea of consultation is that there's some way for me to talk to you, to tell you about what the legislation says and what you have to do, and some way for you to talk to me, to tell me about improvements that should happen, or hazards that should be fixed, or machines that should be thrown away and replaced with new machines. So this is the issue, and you can see that if we all worked from 9 to 5 in the same room, then consulting you would be fairly easy. But as things are, you guys work evenings, weekend, daytime. I mostly work daytime. And so we don't have all that much face-to-face communication. So we could have a work health and safety consultation session at every Christmas party possibly. I did think about that this afternoon. But there are some other ways to do it. You can have what's called a representative, or several representatives, I suppose. You can have a work health and safety committee, or you can do things like email, SurveyMonkey, Skype, things like that, email newsletters, emailing back suggestions, that kind of thing. So I don't want you to make a decision tonight about how you think you should be represented. I guess the point is that this is something that we need to engage in some debate over during third term. So in a few weeks I'll be asking you what you think. Yeah? And so it's useful if you think about it in the meantime. Now, I know that you're all working in classrooms that aren't ideal, and I know that you all think, gee, I wish we had a blah, or I wish that light out there worked properly or something. And currently our only mechanism for doing that is the Occ Health and Safety checklist. Yep, that sheet is the only way currently that we can find out about what you think needs to change or what you think's a hazard, which is why it's really, really, really important that you fill it out. Fabian will talk about that. But maybe we need some other mechanisms. We will always need you to do that, or some version of that, but maybe we need some other mechanisms. For me to talk to you, well, that's easy enough, I can send emails, but for you to talk back to me. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing, one of the things I'll be doing in the next few weeks. The other thing is, about once a year, and it does slip around slightly, I send out a survey through SurveyMonkey to find out how you're going in terms of your communication with these guys, Linda, Fabian, Michael. Are you getting the information you need? Are you getting the paperwork you need? Do you know what you have to do? Do you know where to be? When you get there, is the door open? Do the lights work? Those kinds of things. So we do these things about once a year, and I'll be doing another one of those fairly soon, sending it out. It's all prepared and pretty much ready to go, and I might attach the consultation questions to the end of that. I haven't really decided yet. So, that's all from me, except that Fabian wanted me to mention to you that he knows that some teachers have requested in the past some training in things like Facebook, YouTube, that kind of thing, and that we'll be promoting to you, putting on sometime soon 1 or 2 workshops in that kind of stuff. So no need to come if you know all about that kind of thing, but if it's something that you think might be interesting, then we'll be doing that in the next little while as well.